It is a spectacular night in the Valley of the Sun as we welcome you to Glendale, Arizona, as the BCS Bowl Bash continues on Fox. In this sensational first-year venue, Boise State tonight steps onto the national stage, playing the role of David, trying to take down Goliath. Oklahoma, after all, is the winningest college football program in the nation since World War II, and they are the heavy favorite in this Tostitos Fiesta Bowl game. Backup quarterback his first 2 years, and here is Peterson, and he is tripped up behind the line of scrimmage spot with Gerald Alexander and Marty Tadman. A reverse, and this is Peterson, and he's out to the 39-yard line. Good enough for a first down after a game.
Launch, they've got to take their big shots when they can, and we'll touch on Oklahoma's after this play.
Paul Thompson looking on the sideline. Still looking over that way. Play clock down to 5. They just do get it off. Good protection for Thompson. And it was tipped to the line of scrimmage and nearly intercepted by Hall. So how about the opening stand after a first down from Oklahoma here, and has had a dynamite senior year.
Well, they run right at him on 3rd and short.
They do. And they have the first down out to the 40-yard line.
They have definitely not been.
Third down and 5, and here come the Sooners. They pick up the blitz. In, out, back into the hands of the tight end, Derek Schumann. And that is a catch, and it appears to be good enough for a first down.
First down for sure when the ball first hit his hand. See Schumann right there, but on the bobble, now he's going to move backwards. And there's Nick Harris cleaning things up at the end, but it looks like they've got a run.
Drive started at Boise State's 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the Oklahoma 49. Play action, and Zabransky looking for it all. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Dryzen James. From its own 11-yard line. Thompson play action. Under heavy pressure, the ball is loose. And it looks like Boise State has it. The Broncos have recovered.
Sure. Watch him coming from your right. Just runs over Joe John Finley, pushes him back into Paul Thompson, strips the ball, and recovers it. He's not a starter anymore because they said he's not consistent enough. But when it's time to rush the passer, number 93 will be on the field. And they go after it right now. Momentum's all on their side. Take a shot at the end zone first play.
And look at the top of your screen. Wide receiver in isolation. They're going to hand it to Ian Johnson. And he's inside the
run game.
3 tight ends in the game. They hand it to Johnson into the end zone. Wow. 2 receptions to lead the Sooners. Thompson dumps it off to Peterson. He breaks a tackle and then brings it out close to a first down.
A rhythm early in the game with Thompson.
Play action to Peterson, and Thompson looking for a receiver. He'll carry the football, good enough for a first down, all the way out to the 40.
And ran the ball for positive yardage. That'll help him get comfortable.
This is Alan Patrick, and he is hammered. Second and 14. They fake it to Peterson and throw, and the catch is made by Iglesias at the 3rd down and a yard. And they pitch it to Peterson. Very, very close. It looked like that final lunge forward was good enough for a first down. 2nd down and 6. Play fake to Patrick. Thompson looks down the middle of the field, and it's underthrown to Kelly. And who came down with the ball? Incomplete.
Opportunity for the Sooners.
3rd down and 6. Thompson was in the shotgun formation. Again, now peeking over to the Oklahoma sideline.
Thompson's getting his signals from the sideline and making a call according to the defense.
Play clock at 1. They just got it off. Thompson caught by Iglesias. First down, Oklahoma to the 22.
Once they've seen the defense.
3 tight ends. They hand it to Peterson. Steps over a couple of tackles, and he's down to the 15. Interceptions. 11th play of the drive. Alan Patrick down to the.
He got more carries during that time frame.
2nd down and 7. Thompson to throw to the end zone. Flag comes down. That'll be whistled against Kyle Wilson, the redshirt freshman trying to stay with Malcolm Keller. Adrian Peterson in the I formation, trying to get to the end zone for the first time since breaking his collarbone. And Gerald Alexander says, not this time. More than likely in this opening quarter. Thompson to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Manuel Johnson, his 3rd receiving touchdown of the year. And will start from their own 18. Nunez in motion, and they set up the screen. Dumped off to Johnson and read beautifully by the Oklahoma.
Time to get aggressive and attack Boise State.
Got to look at Brent Venables, the associate head coach and defensive coordinator for the Sooners. Here comes a blitz. They pick it up. Zabransky fires to Nunez to the 35, and he's out to the 36. They'll move the Sooners with 9 sacks in the last 3 games, and a big hole for Ian Johnson. And the sophomore out of St.
It's been answered. They're ready to play.
Need not worry.
No.
3rd down and 7.
It's like Oklahoma wants to come after him.
Zabransky fires high and through the hands of Marcus Walker, the junior Oklahoma quarterback. Well, starting from their own 15, the play fake to Peterson. Thompson rolls right, has an open receiver. Throw on the money, and the catch is made. Call it 2nd down and a foot. And Thompson to throw. Good enough for a first down. Out to the 30.
Seeing some seams in the offensive line. The offensive line creating some holes.
Play action again into the far side. The catch is made by rarely used wide receiver Quentin Chaney.
Making them earn everything they get.
Part of their defensive game plan.
Thompson to throw down the middle of the field and overthrows. The flag comes in. That was an uncatchable ball. And then contact made by the cornerback Orlando Scandrick on Quentin Chaney.
Pass interference, defense, number 8. 15-yard penalty, automatic. First
And again,
down.
to repeat, in the college game, it's 15 yards from the spot.
15 yards for the spot if it's longer than a 15-yard penalty. And from Paul Thompson earlier in the game.
Quick snap on a 2nd and 10. Thompson looking to the end zone. Ball's underthrown, and it's intercepted by 10. Third down and 7 for the Broncos. They need to get to the 30. Blitz coming. Zabransky dancing around, fires, and was the catch made by James? No. And James going to argue.
He stepped up in the pocket.
Yeah, a good call, an excellent call by the officials, because he tried to get his arms underneath, but watch the ball hit the green turf as he gets his hands down. He did not have his hands far enough underneath. The zone looks, they've been able to throw underneath, but Oklahoma's run those plays down.
The punt by Kyle Stringer. And this is Reggie Smith from the 27. Smith cuts it back to the inside and close to midfield. He's tackled in the 49-yard line.
In the game now.
And they give it to Patrick, who's inside the 40. Down the sideline, back to the inside, all the way to the 22.
Throw it, or you tell them you have 2 runs at 3 yards.
4 down territory, 2 runs.
Well, they pitch it to Patrick, and they're going to have to make a decision. 31-yard field goal try by Garrett Hartley. Out of the hold of Hayes McEachern. And the kick is good.
He was going to eat up.
Second down and 20. Blitz coming. Oklahoma picks it up. throw and catch by Johnson. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Third down and 10 from their own 35. Thompson looking for room. Throws incomplete. So Boise State will get the football back right around the 2-minute mark. And again, they have all 3 timeouts remaining. Oh, there is a late flag on the far side of the field. Boise State saying that is against the Sooners. We'll see.
Following the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, baiting, charge to Boise State, number 8. Personal foul, late hit, number 9, Oklahoma. Those penalties will offset 4th down.
Let's look at the end of the play. Right here in the middle, number 8. There's Orlando Scandrick woofing Iglesias, and then number 9, Iglesias actually headbutts him back. He's fortunate that all he got was a personal foul penalty. They've done their job.
And now this time they hurry up to the line of scrimmage. And Zabransky with a wide open receiver at the 47-yard line. That's Jerome.
Two-hand tag on the quarterback. That's impressive.
First down, blitz coming. Zabransky steps up, chase from behind, and he can fly. Out across the 40 and down to the 36-yard. Ball down at the 36-yard line after the 16-yard carry by Zabransky. We're under a minute until halftime, and the Broncos have 2 timeouts left. Far side catch made by Rabb, trying to get out of bounds, and does. Long this season is 40 yards. Zabransky steps away from trouble, throws to the far side, and James cuts it back to the inside. Now to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown! Holy mackerel!
This is what you're talking about, Coach.
Looking to throw back, keeps his feet, but look at the awareness.
And the arm strength to get it out there that far. And then James breaks the tackle and dives in. And Boise State with the momentum as we head towards the half.
Charles, we're talking about that speed at Oklahoma. Look at this speed.
Starting to wonder as we hear all this talk about speed around the country, who has it, who doesn't. Everyone has it.
A 21-10 lead. Stay tuned. A special Tostitos halftime program.
Here he comes in motion now.
Read beautifully by Orlando Scandrick along with Mike T. Williams.
So he couldn't block him and made the tackle. See, they're reading it from the booth, checking the coverage. Now the call's coming down to change things or go with the play that's being called from the sidelines with Josh Heupel, the quarterback's coach.
That play clock is down to 3. They just do get it off. Thompson being chased by Browning. Just throws it up in the air to Chaney, and it's intercepted by Gerald Alexander. He's across the 35 to the 40. And nearly to midfield, the 3rd Oklahoma turnover. Little delay, handoff to Johnson. And nowhere to run. Tackled by Calvin Thibodeau, the senior out of Houston, Texas, and a flag comes in late on the far side of the field in the secondary.
I think we're going to have a problem as downfield in the secondary for Oklahoma. I don't know if they're going to call it on the defensive back or the receiver for after the play.
Following the play, personal foul, late hit, 91 on the offense, 15-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Derek Schumann, the tight end, one of their smarter players, an all-WAC performer, getting downfield after the whistle and still getting after the defensive back. Take a look to the left of your screen, right there. There he is. There's Derek Schumann. And he stays with it with Nick Harris and rolls him up after the play is over. The flag came in from what they would have counted on is him popping something late in the ball game. I might think about that strategy with Adrian Peterson.
Peterson is in there, and Thompson to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and into the end zone goes Marty Tadman. Tadman went and got it.
Right there, number 25, Hall, the middle linebacker, tips it. Tadman underneath in the coverage, a lot easier.
Of course, in that Big 12 championship game, Kelly had 10 receptions for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. They're without him tonight. And a slant over the middle of the ball.
They've got to get into a rhythm doing that also.
They're going to throw it. Thompson steps up. Perfect throw there to Iglesias, who's become his favorite target now with Kelly out of the game. Emmanuel Johnson and a great open field tackle by a 3rd and 5.
Big play. Here they come.
Slant. Misread somewhere. Great.
Gave him plenty of time to react. Now you've got to stick that ball in there. You've got to answer it.
Michael Cohen. As Tadman will let it drop. That ball checks up and then hits. Did it hit a Boise State player? If it did, it'll be Oklahoma football. And it is Oklahoma football.
You are the punt returner. You have to make the call. You got to get everyone away from the football. You got to send out the signal. There it is, hitting him right there. He's got the back of the leg.
He's got to attack that ball, screaming to everyone, whatever their alert is.
Right.
They've got to call the alert and get him away from the football.
2nd and 7. Peterson to the end zone. His first score since breaking his collarbone against Iowa State. Back on October the 14th, and the Sooners are right back in it.
I like to see him if I'm Bob Stoops.
The play here in the 3rd quarter. And Boise State leading Oklahoma 28-17.
Peterson again in motion.
Thompson to throw the football. Wide open. And making a catch, Iglesias. Inside the 30, down to the 28-yard.
Throw it downfield.
Iglesias 5 catches for 104 yards. In the absence of Kelly, Thompson rolls right. And he'll tuck it under his arm. And very close to a first. Second down and a yard. Into the open field is Alan Patrick. And now trying to get it into single digits. Jump ball, and nearly a miraculous
comes into tonight with 1 catch on the season.
Thompson in trouble. Down he goes. Boy, you gotta wonder about the play calling by Oklahoma. It's all from 31 yards out tonight. He's only missed once all year.
In the back of your mind, you wonder if Bob Stoops thinks about faking one with his reputation.
We'll take the points. Right down the can off the foot of.
They can't tuck their heads. They've got to come out. They've got to make some things happen. The momentum is with Oklahoma right now.
Coming up to line to scrimmage quickly.
Second down handoff to Johnson. And he breaks it to the outside. And that's good enough for a first down. That is the first. They hustle to the line of scrimmage. And the throw is too high for Vinny Peretta.
And it's a lateral. I believe that's a lateral, so they will lose yardage on this play because I saw the linesman immediately stand there and thrust his arm out.
Loss of 4, 3rd and 13. Zabransky steps up and he can run. But he is hammered to the turf by Rufus Alexander. Good punt here by Michael Cohen. This is Tadman from his own 40. Crosses midfield, and he was shellacked by Lewis Baker.
The evidence of it from Ian Johnson, and we've seen it all year long.
You're going to keep seeing him get the ball until he's stopped.
Hard to bring him down. And is that ball loose? On the far side.
Yes, it is.
Oklahoma has recovered.
You need to give you an opportunity. There's Alexander. 42. See how the ball ripping. He pulled it out before Johnson was down. Loft in a loop.
Well, now they snap the ball with 10 on the clock. Zabransky going to roll. How about the call on the first down conversion? Great call, and they find the tight end, Derek Schumann.
If you don't execute it, everybody goes, what are you, dummy, throwing the ball?
We're at the 5-minute mark, and they'll keep it on the ground to Ian Johnson, and he breaks into the open field. And Johnson out to the 47.
Back there, but maybe you take a shot with one of those big receivers outside and really try and make it work here.
Zabransky to throw. Now he'll step up, and he is dropped at the 44-yard, 23-yard line. Has 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Trailing by 8. Paul Thompson out of the shotgun. Throw and a catch is made by Chaney out to the 35. The clock will stop until they reset the chains. Gain of 12.
This is where Oklahoma has to huddle. Hustle, get on the ball, get ready. When that clock cranks, when the official blows the whistle, you want the ball snapped. You don't want to lose any seconds.
See how well they do with that.
Catch, Manuel Johnson out to midfield and crosses midfield to the 47-yard line. Clock continuing to run.
And another first down and a Boise State player. We have 2 players limping for Boise State. One of them being Orlando Scandrick, their best cover guy. That means Austin Smith, number 37, goes into the ball game, and he's cold. Coach, I don't know about you, but I find the new guy right away.
So, will they come after him? The answer is yes.
He's playing a search zone and try and work him. He's rolled up. He's playing tight coverage. He's got a little help over the top.
Ball at the 39. Thompson across the middle. Iglesias inside the 30. Tiptoes out of bounds to the.
They're going to bring 5. Looks like they're going to bring 5.
Here's that big freshman tight end Gresham. Haven't found him at all tonight.
Thompson breaks a tackle from Browning. And gets it.
See, Boise State just substituted in a defensive lineman trying to get some fresh legs. Ian Smart.
Thompson on the slant, and a flag comes in. And there's a man you talked about a moment ago. Lost his job as a starter earlier this season, Quentin Jones.
Pass interference, defense, number 23. Spot foul, automatic, first down.
Watch, he's gonna be hugged up on the receiver. There's Jones getting there a little early, trying to get to play through the man to get to the ball. But that coach.
First and goal from the 5. A minute 30 to go. Oklahoma needing a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie.
See how they're playing off? They won't retreat from that goal line.
To the end zone, tipped, caught by Chaney.
Wow.
Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I have to use Paul Thompson and his legs to challenge the corner run pass option. Thompson,
Jump ball to the corner, and a flag comes down on Scandrick, who's back in the game. He got tied up with Chaney. Ball now, guys, if this is interference, this ball's got to go down to the 1.5, right? Or does it go to the 1? Normally it's the 2 when the ball's out in the field, but it's 2-point conversion.
Interference, defense number 8. We're still on the try.
Half the distance.
So it's half the distance. Ball's on the 1-yard line.
It's a good call.
So that's
a good call.
Half and a little bit more. Now, do you come back inside and hand it off to the horse?
Give the quarterback a chance.
3 tight end set. Adrian Peterson in the eye. Gresham on the jump ball to the end zone. Did he get it? There's a flag down. Still no signal given by the official. There is a flag on the play.
It's going to be interesting because Gresham was the motion man over there, splitting wide. They tried to use him to isolate by formation, a mismatch, which they did. Let's see what the flag is, though.
Was he not set, Charles?
Could be. Could be.
Illegal shift, offense. 2 men moving without reset. 5-yard penalty, still on the try.
The call.
Holy mackerel.
The call was excellent. Watch. Gresham, there's the motion by Finley, and there goes the motion by Gresham 18. 19 and 18, the 2 tight ends in motion. I love the call in terms of isolating him on the linebacker.
This is the game.
This is it.
Still say they've got to get Thompson out of the pocket where he's on the move.
Pump fake. Thompson to the end zone. Catch is made, and we're tied at 28 by Joaquin Iglesias. What an unbelievable drive led by the senior Paul Thompson.
And the odds of getting a 2-point conversion are well below 50%, and they had to do it 3 times and converted.
Clock is running. They've set the ball, and Zabransky, a dangerous throw, and it's intercepted. Into the end zone, Marcus Walker.
Unbelievable. Let's take a look at it.
Zabransky, I guess, expecting what, Charles, a receiver to break to the side.
This isn't over. Jared Zabransky actually gets a chance for redemption on this last drive. Still good to have a senior pulling the trigger for you.
Clock running at 50 seconds. Zabransky steps up, looking down the field, fires, and it's caught by the tight end Schumann, trying to get out of bounds. He's to the 43.
Clock stops, so it's a first down. So hustle up and get on the line of scrimmage. They can spike the ball if they so choose here.
It's a gain of 36. They do have 2 timeouts left. Zabransky has them ready.
They're showing a lot of poise in this situation too, aren't they?
Zabransky, down he goes into the arms of Larry Burdine, and they're going to have to call a timeout.
The old Tom Landry umbrella defense.
3 rushers.
Second down at 18. Zabransky fires, and it is caught down at the 29. No, it came loose.
4 deeper, getting as deep as they can.
Wonder if they're going to bring a
lot of
fourth,
underneath
coach.
help.
Wonder if they'll end up bringing a fourth, showing a 3 look.
Schumann racing on the field before the snap of the football. Zabransky fires into traffic, and wanting a flag is Rabb on Darian Williams. None thrown to move the chains. A last gasp for the Broncos.
Zabransky's legs might be critical here to save time on throwing the ball.
Down the middle, James, the lateral to the corner of the end zone. Can you believe that?
How about Jared Zabransky and his redemption after the interception, the hook and lateral, and it goes in. This is beautiful. Shades of Utah, Fiesta Bowl 2004.
Boy, is that, look at the execution.
It's perfect. And look at Lewis Baker ran right by him because he wasn't expecting that at all. And Rabb beats him to the corner.
All right, overtime rules. Each team given 1 possession from the opposition's 25. The leader after those possessions, it's not a sudden death here, each team gets a shot, is the winner. If the teams are tied, the process takes place and do it all over again until one team leads at the end of possessions. Make sure you understand that now, and after the second OT, teams must attempt a 2-point conversion. Adrian Peterson in the backfield. Overtime is underway, and Peterson with the football. Off to the left side. Down the sideline. Leaps. Did he get in or step out of bounds? Touchdown, Adrian Peterson.
And making him earn it.
3rd down and 7. Short drop. Zabransky to Schumann. And he bangs his way inside
the defenses, and that run put him over 100 yards for the evening.
3rd down and less than a yard. Johnson denied the first down. Is the ball loose, or was his knee down? I think they're saying he was down. They are saying, I believe he was down.
Johnson out of the game.
Catching balls is not his forte. Vinny Peretta is a converted wide receiver in the backfield.
And he's behind center, and the quarterback, Zabransky, is in motion. They do this a lot. Peretta to take the snap. He's going to throw it to the end zone. Touchdown! Here we go, fellas. What are you going to do now? Going for the win.
Zabransky, flood right. Ball's near the left hash. Flood right.
We're going to get a timeout by Oklahoma.
Hey, those presidents vote to have a playoff.
I'm not arguing that point, but they're not running
Boise
this
State
game.
had their shot at Oklahoma, and they're giving them a heck of a shot.
Guys, I still
don't need to worry about anything else right now. Let's take a look at this.
Zabransky, I stistill think him with some type of run-pass option going to the right.
Boise State for the win. They hand it off to Johnson. Boise State has won the Toast Team